IELTS Academic Writing Task 2, General Overview. In this video, we are going to take a general overview of the Writing Task 2, and in later guides, we'll consider some common mistakes people make, the challenges they face writing Task 2, and the best way to deal with them. First of all, what is IELTS Writing Task 2? As it's the academics, IELTS is aimed at those hoping to enter a higher education program and individuals who work in a professional field. The question is designed to assess the test taker's ability to write a well-thought-out argument. The task requires a minimum of 250 words. You'll have 40 minutes to write your essay, and it will need to be in a style that is both academic and formal in nature. Task 2 carries more marks than Task 1, so this is where you want to focus your energy if you are running out of time. It differs from Part 1 in that you are required to offer an argument either in support of or against a given point of view. Whereas in Part 1, no opinion should have been given. In Part 2, you are expected to share your opinion. How was Task 2 assessed? The examiner will be looking at two important factors. 1. Are you able to make a clear argument with sufficient supporting evidence or examples? This is quite an important point, because you can't just state what you believe without providing any evidence to back your position. The examiner isn't particularly interested in your opinion in of itself. What they're interested in is whether you can express your opinion clearly, concisely, and convincingly, and to be convincing, you must provide evidence. 2. Have you demonstrated that you can select relevant arguments and organize it in a logical manner? This means that your ideas need to be arranged in a manner that is easy to follow and understand. To do well in this task, you will first need to carefully read and analyze the question, as you could easily be mistaken as to what the task is asking of you. The question will have two or more parts. One part will be an objective statement, and the other part or parts will be subjective. In other words, a fact-based part and an opinion-based part, respectively. The part that will form the actual question you'll be addressing will be the opinion-based statement or statements. You'll be marked using 4 criteria, which as follows: task response, cohesion and coherence, grammar range and accuracy, and lexical resources. Let's look at these in a little bit more detail. Task response focuses on how effectively you respond to the question. Cohesion and coherence refers to how well your ideas are connected together, from sentence to sentence and paragraph to paragraph, and whether your ideas are well organized and easily understood. The examiner will be looking for well-sequenced information, correct use of paragraphing, and a range of cohesive devices. We'll look at that in more detail. Grammar range and accuracy covers the accurate use of different tenses and other grammar structures, like complex sentences and forming error-free sentences. Under lexical resources, the examiner will be considering your range of vocabulary and how well you use it. Have words been used correctly? Have they been used appropriately? They'll also consider correct spelling, word formation, and the use of synonyms and collocations. Before you begin writing, take this time to plan your essay by organizing your ideas and your supporting evidence. Doing this at the start actually saves you time, as you won't have to keep stopping during the writing stage to think about what you want to write and how to phrase it. Make sure that the points you choose to write about are in line with your opinion. Students often state an opinion at the start of the essay, but then later on offer informational evidence that contradicts their own opinion. Structure your essay with an introduction rephrasing the question, with body paragraphs containing your supporting evidence for your opinion, and a conclusion to sum up. Stick to one main idea per paragraph, or, for discussion essays, group ideas for each side of the debate together. If you cram too many ideas into one paragraph, you can easily lose focus and end up losing marks on task achievement and coherence. Make sure you leave enough time at the end to review your essay for any errors and to make any needed adjustments or corrections. We mentioned earlier that you'll have to write a minimum of 250 words. It's important that you do this. You're probably wondering how you'll know whether you're writing 250 words without counting them. This is why practicing your writing task with a minimum of 250 words is so important, because you'll get to know how many words we're generally writing per line and be able to do the math. Now it's time to do your interactive activity based on a general overview of writing task 2.